When you have a cousin who is as close to you, you would consider him a brother. When you have a brother who's inseparable from you, you would say he's your twin. There's no stronger bond between two people to that of twins. Here is Mr. David Horvath.
How's everybody doing? Now, as I look around here tonight, I see a lot of beautiful couples. But if we're going to talk about soulmates, a true power couple, then we're going to talk about Jazzy Fizzle and Mikey Ross. That's hashtag AJ19. So let's give it up again for the beautiful bride, Mrs. Jasmine Marconi. And not to be outdone, the gorgeous groom, Mr. Michael Horvath. The man with the beautiful face. I first just want to thank Michael and Jazz for letting me be a part of another special day in their lives. 17 years they've been together, and I can honestly say I'm one of the few people who have been there with them from the start. I was there for the first interaction, which came from messages on MySpace. I think even at one point, Michael didn't even have a top 8. He had just a top 1, and it was just Jazz. I was there with our first day in the Lady Village show, to later sneak in Michael's hotel to help him set up candles and flowers to propose to Jasmine, which I did an amazing job, by the way. I was there in the hospital when our Mr. Bailey Horvath was born. Love you guys. To be there to help them move their first apartment to their first house, and now being here today. See, Michael is someone who, when he knows what he wants, he goes after it. He's very persistent. And from the moment he met Jasmine, he knew she was the one. If anybody ever seen the movie Creep, just know that movie was based on Michael's true life story. But Michael wasn't the only one who knew Jasmine was the one. I remember a day many, many years ago when they first started getting serious. It was Michael's day off, and no matter what, rain, sleet, or snow, he was going to see Jasmine. So he made his plan with her to go hang out. He got dressed, he walked to the bus stop, he took the bus to the Amtrak train, got off the train, did a 15-minute walk to her house, and this wasn't a one-time thing. Michael would do this routine all the time. So later that night, as usual, Michael would call the house if anybody could come pick him up for a ride home. Me and Gavin were there, so we said, yeah, we'll come. As brothers, we always enjoyed those late-night rides. It was a time for us to bond, to laugh, to blast music, and basically just sing our hearts out. So we pull up, we text him we're outside. 10 minutes goes by, he still doesn't come out. We beep the horn, we call him, he still doesn't come out. Finally, after a good 30 minutes, he finally shows up. He gets in the car and right away he starts texting Jasmine. He does this the whole ride back. So we get home and usually we would all play the game or watch a movie, but this time Michael said he's not. He said now he's going to call Jasmine and tell her good night. So after spending all day with her and texting and now calling, I remember I looked at Gavin and I said, what's up with this kid? But that's when Gavin looked at me and he said, deucey deuce. That's love. Michael found his one and only. And he was right. Mike, I may be your best man today, but I can say you've always been the best man among the brothers. Most people don't get to enjoy the roses while they still can. So on behalf of me, Miles, our brothers Duran and Gavin looking down on us, I just want to say how proud I am of you. Not only for the husband, the father, or the brother you are, the brother you become, but the man you are. We love you, Michael. Yeah. And to our sister Jasmine, in the words of the famous Vic Damone Jr., you're his first, his last, his everything. You're the answer to all his dreams. You're his sun, his moon, his guiding star. You're kind of wonderful, that's what you are. You're always living for, your love he'll keep forevermore. You're his first, his last, his everything. I love you guys, I wish you nothing but the best, now and forever.